Second smoothie of the day, post-workout, post-yoga, post-walk on the beach, post-massage. Feeling really hungry, so I'm gonna make something with yogurt. This is the best deshi yogurt. It's very natural. I'm gonna take half a cup of this. This is jaggery. This is organic cane sugar. I'm gonna put almonds and then these spices and maybe some pumpkin seeds. I just want something to fill me up. I'm feeling a little bit weak. Not weak, but yeah, I need to bulk this up. This is where we're editing videos at the time. Internet's being kind of slow, but let's enjoy this yogurt, this lassi drink with almonds. Just got a interval training session in. God, look at how nice it is. Oh man, that's beautiful. There's the moon. Man, so nice after sitting that long editing video. Zucchini, squash, and beets. Spicy cilantro. Mung beans and rice. Everything will be blended. Smoothie, liquid only diet. Day 3. Driving to work. What time is it? 7:10. It is just beautiful out. How many clients do I have today? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 massages today, and I'm gonna be doing a pickleball tournament. I'm bringing out my chair massage, and I'm gonna set up and have fun with those guys. And in between, I'll do yoga. I got my smoothie. I got my blender back there with another smoothie. I'll do some yoga at the park in between. Today is gonna be a beautiful Friday. And touch base with my realtors in between to see what's going on with the house. One thing I really want to talk about is the mentality in business, the mentality in life, in social situations, the mentality you have about yourself, the mentality you have in stressful situations, in public speaking situations, in social situations, how you think about your job, how you think about what you can and can't do, what you think about when you're reflecting on how you performed. Like, all these things are really subtle things that are very nuanced, but they control everything. Your mind and how you interpret reality, how you think about yourself. All these things determine your effectiveness, your perception, in other words. People don't really talk about how to change your perception, how to change your self-image, how to change your automatic reactions. It's like, if you know that you're a shy person, an afraid person, you don't believe in yourself, you don't think that you can put yourself in certain situations because you're too afraid, you don't even know why you're afraid. Why is failure so scary? Why are you so critical on yourself? Why do you get nervous? Why are you afraid to even think about it, to even try and fail? All these things create a mental prison. All these things create boundaries that hold you back, and people don't talk about how to overcome it that much. It's a nuanced thing, and it takes a lot of insight to understand it. A lot of these things come from trauma. Something happened in the past that hurt us. We developed pain associated with it, and so we stay away from situations that we think will cause the same pain. Hold on, I gotta unload. We're at the beautiful resort. This is the club. This is where my stretching and massage therapy career all started. This is Boca Raton, East Boca Raton. We're right next to the beach. This is the gym, and behind this is tennis courts, bar, and I started off doing sports massage over here. Gonna grab my bags, say hi to the people inside, and move on. So we just finished our first massage session of the day, and feeling great. Just the energy is great with these smoothies, and hope you guys get to see a little bit about where I am. And I feel so blessed being here. It's really beautiful. All these banyan trees, golf courses, the nature of the beach. I feel great working here. But I was thinking about you guys and who my audience really even is. And I decided it's got to be who naturally, authentically, I can speak into your life and provide you value for. I was thinking maybe going for helping people over 40 with their health issues, but I'm not over 40, I'm 30, and I've gone through the psychology of being a teenager and a young adult. So I think I'm going to be talking more to young adults, people who are in that stage of trying to understand the world, trying to get their footing financially, trying to get their footing in their personality and their emotional stability, trying to build a career, trying to understand their life purpose, trying to understand themselves and how to navigate the challenges, the psychological challenges, the emotional challenges, the financial challenges that we get thrown into after we graduate and as we navigate trying to find our life purpose. And we can talk a lot about that. I was talking before about psychology and the mentality, and what your approach is there is going to determine a lot of your success. Like, do you have something? Do you have a practice that calms your mind? Do you introspect? Do you wonder about your mind? Do you wonder about the nature of your inner emotional life and how that's impacting your success, how that's impacting the people around you, how that's impacting how you do your work, the spirit of your work, the success in your work? What is even success to you? You see, there's so many things to think about, and there's so many things that we can talk about with this. Crafting your own destiny and how to use your mind to do that, not get in your own way. So I feel like if we just pick one of these things and pick them apart at a time, it'll be beneficial. But even just the idea that you should be curious about your psychology, you should wonder, you should want to learn about your mind, even if you're just thinking about success, let alone happiness, fulfillment, and understanding the reality, the existentialism about what's really going on. I highly recommend everybody reading Think and Grow Rich and Napoleon Hill's other book, 12 Laws of Success. I think that's what it's called. I'll put that in the show notes. Those two books are not only about money, they're deeply about psychology. They're deeply about your relationship to other people. And you can dig into this book for the rest of your life. That's how advanced Napoleon Hill is. All the principles that he has in there, it's not like you read it once and you have it. It's like skills. He presents you with 12 different laws of success. The law of success, that's what it's called. Law of success. He presents you with 16 different laws of success. And to the extent that you develop these 16 skills, you're going to have success in your life. And they all have to do with your personality and your mind, okay? He really breaks down how to understand what it means to create value in the world. How to get money means you have to enrich the world. And how do you enrich the world? Well, you have to become someone who's capable of enriching the world. And so he'll dig into all the different steps. Make sure I don't crash into anybody here. Thank you, ma'am. Going to the park to do some yoga. It's really a book about you. He digs into all the different steps that you can take about you to make yourself into a person who has the qualities to enrich the world. And then in the process of doing that, you get rich. So it's really a journey. The book is a journey. And if you commit to it, to studying it and becoming it, then you'll become successful. It's the most powerful book I've ever read on many things. I put it in the top 5. I'd say it's up there with Autobiography of a Yogi. That completely changed my worldview and my goals and my ambitions in life. But Think and Grow Rich and Napoleon Hill will give you such a foundation to stand on and to understand yourself. So I definitely recommend everybody read and research that book all throughout their life. Another thing that you can do is listen to book reviews on YouTube. There's Think and Grow Rich and Law of Success book reviews on YouTube. Check out Joseph Rodriguez. I'll link him in the show notes because he has an excellent channel that summarizes books in about 1 or 2 hours, and you can get the overview of the book and decide, is this for me? Am I gonna commit the 20 hours to read the entire book? And he's all about success and psychology and understanding your mind. And guys, it goes deep. I'm still fascinated by this. I'm gonna be studying this for the rest of my life and exploring it for the rest of my life. So if you don't have a curiosity about your mind, if you're not reading about psychology, if you're not reading about meditation, if you're not introspecting, if you're not learning about your emotional life, if you're not doing something like that, start now, because the earlier you start, the more mastery you're going to have over your life, and the more happiness you're going to have in your life, the more success you're going to have in your life. Everything comes down to understanding how you create your reality, how to reshape your beliefs, how to influence your emotions. And I'm at the park now, so time to do some yoga. If you guys have never used this thing is a lifesaver. This is called Digtron. Oh, just finished this massage over here at my client's house, and gonna go do some more yoga. Use this if you want to be more athletic and heal yourself. Oh my god, so good. Alright, it's kind of messy, but this is my setup. This is business folders. This is a portable grill that I can cook oatmeal and stuff with. I actually bring my blender, guys. It's holding my banana that I'm gonna use in my smoothie. That's a Christmas present I bought for one of my kids, my client's kids. Laptop. Yeah, I got the podcasting, functional movement screen for tracking progress of stretching, backpack. Trolley cart is to hold my massage bag when I have to go far distances. You gotta have wheels. Yoga mat. I love my Subaru Forester. I just got this year, and let me show you the trunk, because we're gonna be decking this out with a juice stand. That's right, a juice stand. So we're gonna have to fit all of this. I'm gonna fold down that seat. We're gonna fit all of this, and we're gonna put some kind of like wooden foundation here, an anchor and mount, blender, juicer, kettle, have herbs and cabinet over here. Be able to bring this massage table around. Those are my cups. I should really get like a net here to hold the clean sheets, oil, and in the bag we got some tricks, bolster, Theragun, sheets, the stereo, and then oils, essential oils in here, and little massage tools. This is my trusty team. This is what's been carrying us and serving Boca Raton for the last 6 years. This is my baby. It's been working. We're gonna upgrade, guys. We're gonna upgrade. Right now we're gonna go get some yoga in. That's my car. Jeez. And I'm proud of her. I'm proud of what we've done together. All right. Just finished uploading some videos at the library. Now we're going to Publix to blend the smoothie. Wait to have my smoothie compartment done in my car. I don't have to drive to the grocery store to blend it. Next thing we have today is that pickleball tournament that I'm gonna set up my table, and I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun. Got like an hour and a half before that. I always like to eat and give it at least 30 minutes to digest before I'm out and about. That helps with mood and energy, and it's really important to let the food digest. But I wanted to come on here and finish up this video. It's getting a little bit long. I wanted to talk about, somebody might be saying, did you mention you want to be a monk? Yeah, so let's talk about that. We gotta talk about yoga, guys. So I'm at the point where it's not that I have to be celibate and be this monk and be this stereotypical person who shaves their head and wears a robe. That's not my definition of what a monk is. My definition of what I mean when I say I aspire to be a monk is that I'm completely independent from people. I don't get my happiness and fulfillment from people. And that sounds like it's impossible. Some people might be saying this is weird, this is new age. I understand how it sounds, but if you look, I have to explain. I have to tell the story of my life. I have to explain what happened. Because I used to be so dependent, so needy for a girlfriend, so needy for a wife, so needy for sex, so needy for friends and attention. And I wanted to understand that. I wanted to master it. I wanted to feel complete in myself. I didn't want to feel like I need to get external validation, external things from other people. Because I saw other people who were free. They were way more free. They said what they want. They did what they want. They were happy. I got inspired by people like Sadhguru and all the swamis that are out there that maybe you don't know about. Swami Sivananda, Swami Nityananda. So you might be thinking, Swamis, are you Hindu? Okay, so now we have to talk about belief systems, open-mindedness, because some people will just immediately shut down and say, well, that's impossible. No man is an island. Man's a social creature. You can't survive without people. You need sex. You have sexual needs. You need social interaction. All these things are true to an extent. They're true until you evolve yourself. They're true until you transcend them. You can transcend them. I'm living proof. There's people who are living proof that you can transcend these compulsions. These things. Okay, people who have that idea act like the human being is this rock that can't evolve, that can never become more intelligent, more conscious, that can't become a greater human being. But think about it for a second. Think about all the great human beings out there. All the inspirational world changers. They achieved, they attained, they evolved. Their minds, their energy, their body, their emotions. They harnessed it. They understood themselves. All we're saying is that it's possible. All we're saying is that you don't have to be a compulsive slave. All we're saying is that you can evolve, you can transform, and you can enhance yourself. There's many different ways. It's not like I'm saying there's one religion, there's one path. Be a monk, go to a cave. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying with an open mind, you can explore what it means to be human. You can explore the deep tradition and history and heritage of human beings. For thousands of years, we've wondered these things. How to transcend our base desires, how to evolve, how to become greater, how to become smarter, how to become more powerful. We're at the store. Yeah, I'll bring my wallet. We gotta bring a lot of stuff in here. And so, combining many different methods of self-improvement, including learning, introspection, putting yourself in difficult situations, challenging yourself socially, and doing different techniques with your body, like breath work. Even exercise changes who you are. It changes the core chemistry of your DNA. If you think that simple exercise won't change how you think and perceive about yourself and the world, think again. Because everything changes, even with something just as simple as nutrition and exercise. I think the problem comes when people get closed-minded and start assuming that something's impossible. And I think that's something that we need to talk about. Beliefs, belief systems, your BS, your belief systems, and how it holds you back. Because the more beliefs you have about yourself and the world, the more closed-minded you are. The more closed-minded you are, the less you can learn and experience. You put yourself into a cage without even knowing it. You're not willing to admit that you don't know. So you make beliefs. Belief is just saying, well, I don't know, so I'll believe. Why do you even need the word called belief? Why don't you just say, I know what I know, I don't know what I don't know? No, believe says, I don't have any evidence, but I'm going to believe. So why not just drop all those? You're holding on to them for stupid reasons. To create an identity, to create safety. You don't even know that you're holding on to a lot of them. You don't even know about a lot of your own beliefs. So anyways, the message here is that beliefs divide people from each other, make them disagree, while curiosity and humility, admitting that you don't know and you're open to learn, and really seeing that truth, that's where life really happens. So it's kind of funny what just happened. I was in Publix, I made my smoothie, and this lady, Julie, a really beautiful person, just starts talking to me, and we have a conversation about what we just talked about, beliefs, and how it separates people, and open-mindedness, and togetherness, and unification. And it's really interesting. And she was just a beautiful person. She's like a golden retriever type energy, just like super happy, bubbly, and man, that was really an interesting thing. I feel like we just boosted each other. Oh my god, that person had a Luigi and the Munchlax plush in their back car. That was adorable. I should have shown you. Anyways, that was cool. Now we're on our way. Julie, I hope you see this. Julie, pleasure to meet you. We're on our way to the club to do the pickleball tournament. This should be fun. But I was really impressed by Julie, because she's a Christian with the whole beliefs about you gotta believe in Jesus to go to heaven. But when we started talking about this, she didn't fight back and say, oh no, you have to believe or else you're going to hell. She didn't stay in that state. She was kind of intuiting what I was saying and agreeing, and I think it was already in her that God is beyond your beliefs about him. And your doctrines and your theologies and your books. Everybody thinks that they have God figured out because they read their book and then they believe the book. How do you think the book got written? You're believing that the men who wrote the book were God, basically. You have to find God through your own heart. You have to find God not with your brain, not with beliefs. You have to find God. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's not like I know God. But you're sure as hell not gonna find him by assuming about him. Assuming that you know about him. Anyways, life is better when you don't assume, when you don't have your beliefs set in stone. Life is about connecting with people and being involved. Life isn't about conclusions, it's about involvement and willingness and love. And people can intuit this. Easily you can intuit this. Life expands and life gets better the more we're able to include people in our own sense of self and get involved with them with responsibility and integrity, enriching them authentically from our heart, and not dividing and arguing and assuming that we're right. Out of all this, out of everything in the world, and how crazy it is that we even exist, the world spinning, the universe expanding, the process of life, to think that we know everything is just false. Whether by your beliefs or with your science, we don't even know what matter is through science. It ain't atoms, it ain't quarks, it ain't strings, because guess what? We don't know what any of that is. It's called the problem of substance in science. You keep on looking deeper and you still don't know what it is. And that's the truth. So ignorance is actually the wisest stance that you can take. Admitting your ignorance instead of thinking that you know. Believe means bullshit. BS. So you're actually smarter when you admit you don't know, when you stand in awe in awe and wonder. And you connect more with people. And then you can really experience. Because you're beyond your box of preconceived perceptions that keep on making you feel and see and think the same things. You gotta break free from all that. Free your mind. Whew, we're done with work. Today was a great day so far. Now we're gonna go to Costco, grab some groceries, go home, drink some milk, do some yoga. Yo. All the stuff goes into the milk. Nutmeg, ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, honey, ghee, this cardamom. And this is technically my third meal of the day. Gonna do yoga 1.5 hours later, finish off the day. Guys, it's gonna be great. Bloop, 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 bloop. Man, it's like soup. Did I tell you guys what's in here? Nutmeg, cloves, turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, ghee. Yeah, stuff is strengthening. I put ashwagandha and maca in it as well. It's amazing. I figure video is better than before and after photos, because at the end of the day, I'm not flexing, I'm not sucking it in. Now I'm flexing, now I'm sucking it in. We can compare. This is day 3, only smoothies. I look from the side, flexing. Ugh. So we'll see what happens. I'll also post how I feel about my strength and my lifts, body weight, and both weightlifting things. So I'm already pretty lean. I don't feel like I need to lose anything. We'll see what happens with my strength.